Always a big home court advantage here in the Mile High City, and the Nuggets will look to use it as they get ready to take the floor. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, DA. Thanks. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Rain Man, and it's Barrett at the 3. And for the Nuggets, Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Now here's Murray, and Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. Jokic has got the first basket of the game for the Nuggets. Randall outside. Here's Olsen. No good from outside. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Chicago Bulls. Back to Jokic. Caldwell Pope outside. That 3 off the mark. Brunson against Caldwell Pope. And here's Brunson. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. Rain Man with the bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Over to the left wing. Here's Jokic on the money from 12 feet away.
You know, Jokic is a solid shooter from the mid-range, and he doesn't need that much space to get his shot off because of his size and high release point.
Now, here's Barrett. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. 5 on the clock. Brunson kicks to Randall. From outside, off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Porter. Here's the 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Olsen. Now the feed to Robinson. Yep, that one goes.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old-school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single 3. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Here's Olsen. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
And, you know, when you foul Porter Jr., you better foul him like you mean it. or it'll be an and one, just like it was there.
Fans are really excited to see Michael Porter Jr. finally get back to his previous form, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, that 2021 season, he exploded, simply blew up. Averaged 19 points a game that season and made 44% of his threes. He's got the potential to be a real force going forward.
Now here's Brunson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Jokic. No good on the shot. So New York will take it the other way. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Now here's Murray. His last outing with 20 points. Jokic inside. Guarded by Robinson. Murray kicks to Gordon. For 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
And Murray not afraid now of anybody. In fact, he welcomes getting fouled on the way up.
That free throw, no good. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And he nails the third. You know, we are still so early, Clark, in this season, but for young teams, what's important right now? What's in front of them?
Kevin, I think a couple of things. One, to understand the effort and the attention to detail you need to bring to every performance. And then getting comfortable with each other. Getting everybody on the same page. And then defining roles. Understanding what lane you have to run in for your team as a player. I think those are critically important early in the season.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
Brunson the pass to Olsen. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. The Nuggets leading by 3. Here's Highland. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And the basket by Gordon.
Boy, I like seeing Gordon work on that jump shot of his. He's going to need to knock it down consistently at his position to be one of the best in the league.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
The 3. Knicks with a new 14. Barrett kicks to Brunson. Randall a screen on Murray. Barrett wide open. He fires. Knocks down the 3 ball. Barrett's got 5 points so far.
Well, the numbers show it. R.J. Barrett much more comfortable shooting from the corner.
Denver passing it around. There's the pass to Gordon. It's rebounded by Barrett. New York trailing. Here's Brunson. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And so Brown will bring it up for the Nuggets. Here's Highland. He has 5. There's Gordon with the 3. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And you know what, guys? Gordon's jump shot has come a long way, and he keeps on looking more and more confident taking these.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Jeff Green is checked in for the Nuggets. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Obi Toppin's checked in for Randall. Reddish comes in for R.J. Barrett. Fournier is checked in for Jalen Brunson. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Rain Man. And the Knicks with possession here. Trailing by 4. Rose passes to Fournier. Passes it to Hartenstein. Just 3 to shoot from downtown, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Denver leading by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Highland passes to Green. Brown feeling it out a bit. Wide open look here for Murray, and it's off from three-point range. Fournier against Murray. Now Rose. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Toppin fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Denver making a switch here. Janjar's checked in. Denver's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Kicks it to Green. Pass to Highland. Green with a screen on Rose. Highland misses. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
Here's Hartenstein. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Toppin. New York, no good that time either. Denver in the lead. Here's Green. Toppin pulls it in. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
It's deflected. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody down.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
Denver shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Quickly's checked in. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Toppin sets a screen for Quickly. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Fournier, and he hits it to tie the game up.
And, you know, when it comes to carving up the defense, Fournier, very clever, especially in the pick and roll where they don't have any idea what to do with it.
Steps back and fires. Highland's shot is good. Highland's got 7 points in the game. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
Hey, we're locked into watching some old school basketball here, fellas. Working the post to start it out, playing inside out. Looks like a game plan from back in my time.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
We've got Caldwell-Pope. Bruce Brown is out there with Jokic. And it's Janjar in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Jokic signing a huge extension this offseason. Largest contract at the time it was signed. You knew it was coming as he just means so much to the franchise. And that's the cost for a back-to-back MVP.
Boy, it's so much fun watching Jokic do his thing. I mean, he's not uber athletic, but my, is he skilled. He wows you with some of the passes he makes and some of the finishes he completes.
Porter's checked in for Brown. Now, here's Toppin. So they take the lead. Toppin's got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks.
You've got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yes, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now, here's Porter. He's got 6. Pass to Jokic. Here's Chanchan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. R.J. Barrett's checked in for the Knicks. Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. The pass to Olsen. From deep. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Murray's checked in. And then for New York, Randall comes in for Robinson. And it's Rose in for Quickly. Passes to Olsen. Shoots the 3. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop.
Boom! Barrett with the ball. Last time out, he had 13 points. He feeds it to Randall. Shoots from 14, and the Knicks good for 2.
You know, it's encouraging to see Randall working on this shot. You can tell he wants to get better from there.
Here's Highland. 9 points in the game so far. And it's Gordon missing. Toppin kicks to Rose. Shot from the wing. Rain Man with the bucket. Rain Man's got 14 points for the game.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Highland passes to Najee. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Derrick Rose. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
He's off on the second. And he nails the third. New York has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Brunson. Murray with the defensive effort.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
Randall a screen on Murray. Brunson finds Randall. New York moving the ball around. In the corner, Barrett with it. Just 5 to shoot. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Barrett's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. You look at Rain Man, what a contribution.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button and figure out how to slow his roll. 3rd in scoring, and they're also ranked 3rd in terms of points off turnovers. Great anticipation, quick hands, and really no hesitation getting up the floor.
And you pointed this out. No team in the NBA moves the ball better than they do. So many of their baskets are the product of just excellent assists. Here's Highland. 20 points for him last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Now here's Brunson. No points in the game yet for him. Barrett against Gordon. Barrett kicks to Toppin. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Murray. All alone. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray had his fingerprints all over that possession. It's huge when he makes these types of plays.
Brunson the pass to Barrett. The three-pointer, no good. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. Pass to Najee. In the corner, Murray with it. 6 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Julius Randle picks one up.
I mean, talking about Jamal Murray, man, is he talented. But he has had his difficulties staying on the floor.
And, Greg, that's been so unfortunate, and I feel for him. I mean, you can tell how frustrated he's been with the injuries that have saddled him. Because this is a guy you can tell who absolutely loves to play and wants to prove he can be counted on, and the injuries have just stonewalled him a bit the last couple of seasons.
Now Green, after Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer. Brown sets a screen for Murray. Pulls up on the elbow. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Brunson the pass to Randle. Here's Hartenstein. Looking for Fournier. Gets it there. And good that time.
And the defense knows Fournier can knock these shots down. He's really crafty, even when they're right up on him.
The screen from Brown. For the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Highland's got 7 now in this quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Randle a screen on Murray. Here's Olsen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now here's Fournier. Pass to Olsen. Here's Brunson. Off target with his 3.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Green with a screen from Murray. Another 3 for Denver.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Murray against Brunson. Shoots it. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Olsen.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Denver calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And again, Denver no good. Knicks trail by 5. And Fournier kicks to quickly. Here's Olsen. Rebound by Jeff Green. And so Green will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. And there's the pass to Brown. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Brown's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nuggets.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Passes it to Hartenstein. Now, quickly. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Quickly the pass to Hartenstein. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Caldwell Pope passes to Jokic. Over Robinson. Jokic, no good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
That's the Rain Man. Hands it from downtown. And now just a 3-point Denver lead.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Pass to Brown. Murray outside. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And it's Brown missing. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nuggets ahead, leading by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
They're falling behind because they're missing from the outside. I think they need to find a new recipe, one that doesn't rely on the 3-ball.
Yeah, that would be insanity, doing the same thing and expecting a different result. You know what they got to do, big fella? They got to feed the post. They got to get it into that big fella who stands there like a sequoia.
Sequoia is a fish, right, Ernie?
And changing gears now, looks like we've got some great interactions on social media. Okay, guys, Mighty Mizzle82 says, talking about league expansion, how would you guys like to see a team in Alaska?
Let's go. I'm ready. Saddle up the dog sled.
No way, too cold. Besides, barbecue penguin doesn't taste very good.
This whole thing is just so wrong on so many levels. There are no saddles on a dog sled team. Penguins are in the South Pole. Come on, fellas. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been a clinic out there by Rain Man.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the court for the Knicks, the forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Rain Man is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5. Steps back. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Brunson.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Robinson, count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
Hey, give them credit. They fought hard to get back into it, and now they're rewarded with the lead.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
Now here's Murray. Outside Gordon. Porter in the corner. Jokic with his screen on Randall. And it's Gordon missing.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Olsen. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Murray outside. Looking to end the run, and that one hits back iron. The Knicks leading by 5. Randall kicks to Barrett. From deep three-point range, and another three for New York.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Denver making a switch here. Highland's checked in. The Nuggets shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Robinson with the block.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Rain Man with the bucket.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Gordon dishes to Porter, and Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Now, here is Robinson. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Highland passes to Jokic. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Jokic a screen. Highland misses.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
To the middle. Here's Olsen. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Denver calls timeout. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Toppin, he's checked in for New York. Rose comes in for Rain Man. The Nuggets trail by 12. Caldwell Pope outside. Shoots over Brunson. They can't stop the run with that one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now here's Porter, following the miss by Derrick Rose. They set the pick. Out left of the wing, from the arc. Gordon, great positioning on the putback.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Barrett the pass to Toppin, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Toppin's got 8 points.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets. And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
Now Rose, following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. Toppin sets a screen for Brunson. He dishes it to Toppin. New York needs to get off a shot. Rose, no good. And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
A different look for Denver. Janjar's checked in, and it's Brown in for Porter. Here is Rose, still looking for his first bucket in this one. From free throw range, and again it's the Knicks missing. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. A 12-point game. Caldwell Pope against Brunson. Now the pass to Highland, and it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player. It's Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Highland misses.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Friday, they head out on the road and face the Mavericks in Dallas.
And for their matchup with Detroit, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. New York with the ball. They're on a 19-4 run to the inside. That one falls. Brunson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's Chunchon. Buries it from three-point range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Robinson finds Rose. Barrett with the ball. It's stolen by Brown. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brown's got 5 now.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
The kick out to Rose. Toppin sets a screen for Rose. Back to Toppin. 4 on the clock. From 17 feet out. Offensive rebound. And it's Robinson with the jam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
So it's Denver now. The Knicks making the shot. There's Brown with the 3. Another 3 for Denver.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
New York calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Both teams changing it up here. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at New York. Off to a great start this season, currently in second.
Well, I think for New York, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Now, here's Toppin. 10 points for him. Fournier dishes to Toppin. Pass to Olsen. Jacks up a 3. It's good from long range. Rain Man's got 10 points here in the second half.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now, here's Barrett. 11 points in the game. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Green passes to Chunchon. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Fournier kicks to Barrett. Pass to Rain Man. Now Fournier fires from deep. Barrett, no good. And here is Murray. He's got 10. Puts it up from 15. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
The third quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead by 9. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Highland in the backcourt with Murray to his side. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically bakes defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Here's Rain Man. There's a screen by Robinson, and it's Rain Man missing. Pass to Murray. Back to Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Jokic against Randall. Now, here's Jokic. From deep. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 5 rebounds tonight. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Randall passes to Fournier. The pass to Olsen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Jokic.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And he can't get the first one. And New York making a change here. Brunson's checked in. He hits the second from the line. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Kicks it to Gordon. Outside, Porter. Passes it to Jokic. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Tell you what, with Jokic, you've got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, those hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now, here's Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Now here's Brunson. Randall left side. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Highland passes to Porter. Over Barrett. The Nuggets with another miss.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Here's Olsen, and he banks in the layup. Rain Man's got 16 points here in the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Pass to Brunson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
The Nuggets trail by 10. Murray outside. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. It's Barrett on the wing, guarded by Porter. Rain Man with the bucket.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Murray. Barrett against Porter. Back to Murray. Clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. New York leading by 12. Three-pointer, Randall. Denver grabs the miss. Porter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Highland passes to Jokic. Here's Highland. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Brunson.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the pass to Randall. Right side Robinson. Here's Rain Man. He's covered by Murray. Barrett for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Porter's got his 6th rebound on the night. Jokic with his screen on Brunson. And the shot goes down.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Aldwell Pope, he's checked in for Denver. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
13 at the line for the Knicks.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Now here's Gordon. Passes to Jokic. Porter with it. Robinson picks him up. Robinson with the block. And they're able to recover. And it's Gordon missing. The Knicks leading by 12. Here's Rain Man. And the layup is good. Rain Man's got 41.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Highland passes to Jokic. He kicks it to Porter. Here's Highland.
That's a nice job by Jokic getting fouled in the act, and we know he's going to cash in most times.
Personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for your Nuggets.
And the first one at the line is good.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Murray's checked in. And Jokic drops them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Now, here is Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here is Porter. Gordon deciding where to go with it. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, you can't let Gordon have room from outside. I mean, he's more than capable of knocking down those perimeter shots.
Randall outside. Inside. Caldwell Pope brings the double team. Randall with a screen for Barrett. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Nuggets trail by 13. Denver calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Murray outside. To the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Jokic inside. Robinson on him. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Jokic never lacking in terms of getting his body involved, throwing his body around, using that bulk and power to grab rebound.
Here's Rain Man.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
15. Shooting for New York.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. And there's 1:45 left to play here in the fourth. Down low. Jokic against Robinson. Jokic, no good. And Randall has got the ball here for New York. Now Brunson. Pass to Rain Man. Barrett for 3. Good on the triple. Barrett's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Knicks.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And guys, being in opposite conferences, these teams only meet twice a year. And when it's been a while since you've seen a team like this, it always feels good to take that first game of the season series. That's what they've done here tonight against the Nuggets.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Rain Man.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Here's Murray after R.J. Barrett's bucket. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jokic from 13 feet, it goes down.
Boy, I so enjoy watching Jokic play. I mean, really enjoying him tonight, scoring a bunch of points, and his offensive game is just a beautiful thing to behold.
Brunson with it, so no problem for New York as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Evan Fournier. Hey, Evan, does a win like tonight's against this kind of competition show you how far you've come as a team?
Yeah, sure. You know, we obviously showing progress, but we want to be a very good team. We are very ambitious.
Nothing wrong with a little ambition, Evan. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Rain Man.